Alright, so today I'm going to be going over Gravity Falls Season 1, Episode 4. I know it's been a minute since I've done a Gravity Falls video, but I wanted to get a couple more videos in there that I was, interested in making for a while now, and wanted to squeeze the Halloween one in before, you know, Halloween really started up. I got some more Halloween videos on deck that I'm definitely going to be making, and just some other videos in general. So, be on the lookout for that. I know that one might have been a little bit clunky, but like I said, I'm trying to get better at this, and I want to be real. I don't want to be edited. I don't want this to feel like that. I want this to feel like you're having a conversation with your friends or just a person. So yeah, um, we'll go ahead and get into this one. Basically, overall premise for this one, it's pretty simple. Dipper and Mabel kind of come across a new neighbor, little Gideon. Little Gideon. He's a little psychic. I think he's like he has to be Mabel's age because he's hitting on her. I don't know how old Mabel is. Maybe she's like 10. I'm not sure. 10 or 11. But yeah, anyways, little psychic Gideon, um, and he does this whole act, and he's got like a little show going on, but there's clearly something off about him. And yeah, over the course of the episode, Dipper clearly realizes that, but Mabel, not so much. She almost dates him, and then he tries to force her to keep dating him, but Dipper's not having it. Mabel's not having it. But the thing with Lil Gideon is he has this like magic stone or amulet. I forget what it's called exactly. Let me see. Yeah, I can't find it. But no, he's got this like magical stone, and it can like, you know, control them, makes them fly and shit. Like, it's pretty crazy, and it's one of those things where I've talked about it before, but this is a character that I know they're gonna bring back because number one, they teased it at the end of the episode. He obviously doesn't go to like prison or anything, but he's in his house and his dad's talking to him, and he's like vowing revenge, and it's clear they're setting up his return, which is good. I mean, I liked him as a character. I thought he was pretty cool. Thought it was pretty sick. Um, I mean, I don't like him. Like, I think he's annoying, but I think he's like a good character, like well done character. So, yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's one of those things where um, I feel like he's gonna play in a larger part of the story, just because he has stuff like that magical amulet, or I'm sorry, rock or whatever you want to call it. He has his magical rock, and then he just seems very quick on his feet, advanced. Like, I feel like he's gonna be a threat. And I don't know if this show does like main villains or not. I'm not really quite sure how that's gonna work, to be honest. But if they do, I could definitely see Logadian being a main villain. That's for sure. Like, dude's out there. Um, but yeah, this episode had some good moments, some good jokes. Mabel's bedazzler, her getting the stone back and like controlling him, and she wins. Like, she beats him. Like, Dipper doesn't have to beat him for her. I thought that was awesome. Like, that's how you write a good female character, in my opinion. I love seeing that stuff. Like, I personally love seeing strong female characters, but I like seeing them, how do I put this? Like, be actual strong characters. Like, I feel like a lot of times it gets lost in translation in Hollywood, where they're like, oh, a strong female character means that they never really struggle. They're pretty much invincible. They're super smart. They're good at everything they do. Everything they touch turns to gold. And it's like, no, a strong female character is one that can overcome adversity on their own with struggle. One that can, you know, um, be strong even when they're weak. Like, that's what makes a strong character in general. I don't know why you have to characterize it as male and female. I mean, certain things, obviously, yes, the gender of it matters, but in my opinion, when you're talking about like having a strong so-and-so character, why does it have to be strong female or strong male? Write a strong character. If you write a strong character, then that's what you're gonna get. Like, and if they're a female, guess what? They'll be a strong female character. If they're a male, strong male character. Crazy how that works. I know. I'm not an expert on writing. Obviously, like definitely not. But I'm just saying my opinion. Anyways, rant over. Moving on. The other moment I really liked was Deuce, which is like Seuss's copy, who he hates. He gives him like a dirty ass look when he sees him. It's hilarious. Yeah, I think it's really funny. I just love Seuss as a character. I think he's awesome. I think he's like wholesome as fuck. But yeah, this episode, I just feel like it had a lot of hints. Like, it just felt very important. I don't know how else to explain it, but like, just the way Gideon's monologue was, at the end especially, it's like, yeah, this is going to be important. Like, this episode is something you're going to have to remember because it's going to come back. So yeah, that was, it was really good overall. I loved it. And I love seeing the return of, Old Man McGucket. I think he's awesome. I think he's, I still don't really trust him, especially after the whole robot thing, like I said in my video. I mean, dude is playing dumb. You don't just create a robot. Like, I don't know. It could just be for the bit, like for the joke of the episode, but this show just seems like it takes itself more serious than that to like do something so, I don't know, it just seemed like really big to me. I'm like, am I crazy or like what the hell? But yeah, I think that was really cool bringing him back, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, this town just feels lived in, and it's like, sounds like something that's like easy to do or should be easy to do, but really it's not. Like, most shows don't get that right. Most shows feel like they're shoehorning in characters just because they signed the actor to a certain contractor. The character has to appear X amount of times. Like, it's annoying, honestly. Like, no, just make the town feel like a town. And this town feels like that. I love it. It reminds me of, oh shoot, what's that movie? I can't think of the movie now. Maybe I'll think of it later. But, like, I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. And I love this episode. I thought it was really good. Again, not my favorite of the bunch. I think my favorite is still episode 1, but still really good. It's one of those weird things where this show is, I try not to be a negative person anyways, but this show really does not have like a bad episode so far. I've not come across a bad episode. And granted, I'm only on episode 4, but I still think it's very good, very well done. And I'm excited to watch more, and hopefully you guys are excited to hear my opinion on the other episodes. So, yeah, that's about it. That's about all I have to say. Nothing too crazy. If you agree, tell me why. If you disagree, tell me why if you want. If not, I'll be, definitely. I'm sticking with this show for sure. Like, it's gonna happen. I love it. But other than that, be on the lookout for other kind of videos. I'm going to be doing more tier lists for sure with Halloween coming up. I've been thinking about a few different tier list ones to do. Maybe a couple of my other favorite franchises like Nightmare on Elm Street or Conjuring. I love the Conjuring universe. Or just slasher movies in general, like classic Halloween movies. Maybe I'll do a killers tier list. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't seen every horror movie, so some of those get tough for me because it's like, who is this guy? Or like, I haven't seen their movie, so can't really judge. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm sure we'll get into a bunch of cool stuff. And come the end of October, going into like Christmas, I'm going to be rewatching the Harry Potter franchise with my wife. It's a little tradition we always do, and I absolutely love it. I love those movies. Probably all-time favorite franchise ever. And I will be talking about those in some capacity, whether it be a tier list or just a normal video like this where I'm just talking, but I will be talking about it. I will find a way to yap, and I will yap for hours about those. So be prepared. Unsubscribe now if that sounds like hell to you. But thanks for checking this video out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.